I'm gonna make this video extremely quick because I know that on Black Ops 6 I was supposed to make this video. This is for the 23rd. And I'm supposed to make this video extremely long, right? This is supposed to be the lethal, tactical, and Scorestreaks video that I was putting up for Call of Duty Zombies. That is what this video was originally supposed to be. As the 498 of you now know, this video isn't going to be that. It's going to be a much shorter version of that. I am actually feeling extremely constipated in my stomach right now. I probably ate way too many grapes just earlier, but that's besides the point. I have to make this content, and whether I'm on the toilet for 2 hours during this video or not is really not gonna matter. We're gonna make it, and regardless of whether I am on the toilet or on Black Ops Cold War, we're gonna make this video. So I guess if I do end up going to the toilet, well, I told you guys it was gonna happen. Anyway. This is the part where I basically explain today's video. Today is the lethals, tacticals, and the Scorestreaks, aka supports, that have been confirmed for Black Ops 6 Zombies. And so first I want to hop in the game before I even start talking about this. A little bit of nonsense. I'm not going to be doing the launchers today because Lord knows that that will be fun, but I've actually been told to completely avoid regular battle, or not battle royale, but regular zombies for that, or do it on Firebase. And I agree, I think I'll do it on Firebase, but I'm not going to do it on Firebase today. And that's because I want to make this video, and I want to make this video extremely fluent and fluid in that sense. And the easiest way to do that is post this for you guys, so you guys get a sense of purpose and a sense of what I'm talking about in this video. Now, first thing first, I would like to shout out Clutch123 Gaming. Thank you for your amazing support on my channel. Recently, my followers has definitely gone up, and I gotta thank my buddy Clutch123 Gaming for the continued support and for the reason that my followers have gone up so much on both Instagram and on YouTube. Primarily YouTube subscribers that has gone up and gotten me to almost 500 lately. Also, my Jax Teller edit that got 6,000 views. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Clutch123 Gaming, who just keeps on mentioning me. And, you know, it's a great guy. Absolutely great guy. Mentions me in all of his videos, dude. But yeah. So I wanted to get into this video and go over the lethals, tacticals, and Scorestreak supports that are available within Black Ops 6. And this will be good because those of you guys looking out for day one are going to get 2 videos on the 23rd. You should be getting a Rampage Inducer kind of talk through blog post type content post where I will talk through that stuff and like external UI system and whatnot. And then you guys are going to be actually getting the field upgrade video on the 23rd. Or was that the 22nd? Either way, if that's the 22nd, this is going up on the 23rd. So, let's get that much straight. And we'll have something external out later tonight. So, the first tactical is the concussion grenade, which is actually basically a stun grenade to some extent. Oddly enough, I don't know if it's a stun grenade, but it's called a concussion, so we're gonna just pretend that it's a stun grenade, right? And it is pretty much a stun grenade. So these are gonna be used to basically flashbang your opponents almost. Do we have flashbangs in here? I think we just have smoke, right? Okay, yes, we have smoke. Smoke grenades, I don't know how these are gonna work. Are these gonna, like, increase your chance of getting drops from zombies when you hit them with this or something? I don't know, like, honestly, if it did that I guess would be a cool purpose for it. But other than that, I honestly don't see a reason why we're walking around with smoke grenades anyway. Honestly, one of the weakest items, potentially, in zombies. So let's hope that this isn't actually an item in zombies. Because, first of all, we've never had smoke grenades in zombies. Why would we start now? Unless smoke grenades make you completely invisible to the zombies. And I see no reason for us to use them in zombies. And hopefully they're not in there. I mean, hopefully I'm just reading that this is not Black Ops 6 Zombies and this is just everything in general. But you know, it does say zombies on here, so I'm gonna just determine that it is zombies here. Next up, I believe, is the stem shot. I will also go over the items in multiplayer on the 24th. I'll be doing a deep dive into multiplayer on the 24th. Beginning with the lethals, tacticals, weapons, etc. That's another video you guys have coming out on the 24th. Weapons as well. I am deep diving into all of that on the 24th, including the prestige system. 24th will be a huge day for videos. Do we have the stim shot? Of course, the healing dash adrenaline rush item, which these were used a decent amount in Cold War. I could see somebody using stim shots in zombies. It totally makes sense. It's an alternative for healing, basically a quick revive, and it's nice to have just in case you get hit a bunch and you need something to kind of like calm the zombies down or just to get away from them, and this is a absolutely fantastic tool for that. So it's a very fantastic tool to get away from the zombies with. And I feel like stim shots will be good for that. Decoys. Now these are actually going to be very good for one thing in particular, and that is stopping the zombies in their tracks and luring them over to certain areas to kill them. So what these always do is, and what they've always done, is basically they're little beeper grenade things, and you throw them over to these areas on the map, and those areas beep with noises, and basically the zombies get attracted to these areas. Now, I think we're making great progress on this video right now, so thank you guys for tuning in today. I think we're making great progress. 10 minutes and we're almost done with this portion of the tacticals here, which is good, as we still got 2 pages of lethals to go through and 2 pages of supports. So next up on the list is shock charges. These are a new item. All these items are in multiplayer as well, by the way. I thought I should take a quick second to mention that because they say MP and zombies next to them, meaning that they're in both. I kind of wasn't aware of that at all. So I thought I should take a second and kind of get aware of stuff like that. At the same time, I'm very excited to, you know, learn that this whole zombie thing has us basically with 5 tacticals. Now the lethals, there's much more of them to discuss. So let's go over them. First we have the frag grenade, which yes, all of these are in zombies. So we have the frag grenade. This one is always an interesting one. It's the explosive grenade. You toss it over and hit your enemies and they blow up. It's really simple. It's the most simple item in the game, and it will probably drop the most out of all of the drops, despite if they nerf drops or not. Honestly, this will probably still be the highest drop in the game, just because it's a drop. And honestly, it's gonna be the highest one in the game, regardless. Nobody can really stop this from being a drop. So yeah, that's gonna be cool and all. Can't wait to see how that works out. Moving on, is it the sticky grenades that we have next? Or are those thermites? What are those? Sticky grenades. Ah, so these are, I believe, Semtexes. Although they look a lot different in this game, for some reason. They're just called sticky grenades this time around, but they basically are Semtexes. They're the sticky explosive grenades that we're used to, and honestly, they're a really good grenade type. I do love the sticky grenades. I'm very excited to see what they do this time around with that. Sticky grenades will be really good, probably. It's very nice to know the whole sticky grenade system's coming back. I can't wait to see those. Hopefully some new challenges with those and the other equipment, hopefully. I know there's a lot of those, so we'll see. Hopefully there's some new challenges, because I never like to miss out on those challenges. They're always fun to play around with some of those challenges there. So moving on to the next item as we're going through the video. And I'm feeling a little bit better now. We have the C4. These were a throwable item that was in Cold War Zombies and are returning in Black Ops 6 Zombies. I'm very happy about this. I think they were also in MW Zombies, but we're not going to talk about MW Zombies. That was a catastrophic failure, and I do not want to talk about it one bit. So, let's go deep dive into this little story behind the whole lethals here. C4, these are throwable explosive, basically, that you would normally throw on doors and shit, but you can throw them to ceilings, walls, basically any of the above. These are going to be extremely useful in this game. I do go on record like every year saying that same shit, but like, I'm serious. They're going to be useful. And I mean, I always find these to be very helpful when I'm playing zombies, so. And no doubt I'm hitting level 200 before I get b06. Like, there's absolutely no way I don't with all these videos I'm putting out. And I think I got the double mag on the MP5 here, which is why you see me pull out this like special magazine. I do already have gold on it. There's not much of a point of going for the special like camos and shit. And then they have the thermo grenade, which is kind of like a thermite grenade. I think they have a thermite though, so this is kind of what really is this? Is it a thermite? I guess it is a thermite. So they have these. These are brand new to Black Ops 6 Zombies. They were not in here before. Or at least they weren't in Cold War Zombies. And so they're basically this Black Ops Zombies first timer, and they're a very interesting grenade because we have these. I also believe we have Molotovs somewhere. I haven't seen those though yet, so. So we do have Molotovs. I'm looking here at the separate page of lethals, and we do have Molotovs on here. So we go into the second part of lethals. We have impact grenades. I think these are just going to be you hit your opponent with them and they explode. I think that's the general consensus here, is that's what you do. You just hit them and explode them with these. Okay, so I would like to go into the next item now, which is the Molotovs. These are coming back. I think they have a different look to them, but they're the same Molotovs that were in the last game. I mean, they're literally the same Molotovs, just look a little bit different. So these Molotovs are the same as before. They look a little bit fancier this time with like a camouflage on them, I think. Is that them? Yes, that is them. We have the blast trap. Now, I'm not too sure how this one will work. It's a brand new feature in Black Ops 6 Zombies. We've never seen the blast trap before. I can't wait to see what this does. I wonder if it's like a trap and it just like it explodes a bunch of zombies when they walk by it, or how that works. What the whole consensus is behind this item, because I have never seen it in Call of Duty. So it's a first timer in Zombies, and It's always interesting to see what first time equipment, first time lethal and tactical do. I'm thinking somewhere I saw monkeys and shit, but I don't know if monkeys and Casimir's are in the game. I can't confirm that with you guys, to be honest. So, I can't confirm monkeys or Casimir's to be in the game. Which I know is a huge, like, dunce, you know? Like, come on, dude. You can't confirm those? Yeah, but I can't confirm monkeys or Casimir's. I haven't seen them yet. Now, perhaps symbol monkeys are in there. I mean, they're a staple of zombies, so I figured they will still be in there regardless in the box, but I don't know if they'll be craftable this time. I know symbol monkeys and Casimir's might be in there, though, and if they are, they deserve to be in there in the box, in my opinion. And that's just because they're so good. I mean, I understand extremely rare drop, that's fine, I guess. But symbol monkeys and Casimir's. And also, we had the combat axe. So this is returning, just not as the tomahawk this time. Instead, it's the combat axe, which is a little bit different name, but basically the same function. It's your normal tomahawk that you throw at your enemies. I mean, there really isn't a difference on it, to be honest with you, looking at it. Blast Trap is really interesting, and so is the Impact Grenade, because they're brand new. Along with the Thermite and the Shock Charges, those are all new, so it's interesting to see what those will be. So, for support, we have Armor Plates, of course, which are making their return to zombies. They will not be in multiplayer. We have the ARCXD, which is coming back. Yes, let's go. This thing was so cool in the beta. I'm very glad it's going to be in zombies. It's definitely a very cool item. I can't wait to see its debut in this year's zombies experience. So we got the LDBR, which I'm gonna guess is this really weird ballistic rocket that we are getting. Now, I haven't seen this in any of the games. I mean, I think I've seen something like it in Outbreak as an escort objective, but I've never seen this solely as a score streak or support that you can call in. It's nice to see something like this in there. It's an interesting item. Hellstorm missiles are coming back. In other words, cruise missiles. We're gonna have sentry turrets available. Chopper gunners, of course, coming back. Mangler cannons are gonna be coming into the game, which is gonna be interesting how those work. They're gonna create these cool blasts, and you're gonna be able to pick up the Mangler's armed cannon and use it, which is gonna be very cool. It's gonna help you basically survive longer. And then lastly on the support, we have the mutant injection, which I don't remember what this does. I think it turns you into some like crazy zombie, or maybe it turns you into like a big mangler. I don't remember what it does, but I think it makes you really strong and shit and lets you go ham. So it's a really cool one. I can't wait to see all these new ones, particularly the mutant injection, the ballistic rocket thing, the Mangler arm cannon, the shock charge, blast trap, thermite grenade, and impact grenade. All these are going to be very interesting to see off rip. Kind of how they're personally doing. Yeah, so I'm just looking at it right here, and that is what we got. So yeah, that's what we got. Of course, I could go over the prestige icons with you guys, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I will do that later, though, in a different video on the 24th. However, the prestige icons will be saved for that video. So thank you very much, guys. I want to thank you guys all for watching this video. This was a great video to make. Check out my friend Clutch123 Gaming on YouTube, and check out his Instagram page as well. The links are actually in my podcast, episode 3. Under that video description are his links. Highly recommend to check him out, and he has a lot of stuff going over there. A lot of the same stuff I'm doing, but he also has some unique content that I'm not going to be putting out. Like, I think he has a tour of Terminus coming out, or something like that, and like maybe a tour of Liberty Falls at some point on there. And he will probably make guides of those maps at some point. So I highly recommend to check him out. I mean, we're going to be playing zombies a lot together. And he's definitely the channel I would go to if I were you guys for zombies content. But thank you guys for checking out me. And thank you guys for checking out this video. Thank you guys for checking out some Black Ops Cold War footage again. I'm just playing this game till b06 drops, and then I will have right on that game the second it drops. I'm hoping we get these last 2 prestige icons so I could do the prestige icon video for you guys. If not, it will just be prestiges 1 through 8. But I'm hoping we get these last 2, 9 and 10, so I can make this prestige icon video for you guys. Uniquely enough. And all the multiplayer intel that I'm going to be dropping will be on the day before the game launches. So stay tuned for that. If you're a multiplayer guy, stay tuned for the multiplayer intel, which will all be the day before the game launches. The zombies intel seems to be high priority right now because there's a lot of it. And that is the unfortunate news, is that there is a lot of zombies intel and not as much multiplayer. So when I go through the multiplayer intel, a lot of it's going to be the same as the beta. And honestly, I'm not going to go through bug fixes and stuff like that. I'm just going to go through, like, the items, the perks in, like, multiplayer and stuff, the weapons. And stay tuned for that. That's all going to be the 24th. I'm going to get up early in the morning and make that for you guys. It's going to be a weapons video for an hour, probably. Perk video for a little less than an hour. And it's going to be a Lethals, Tactical, and Scorestreak video, probably. All coming out for that. And right now, the only multiplayer content I currently have up on the channel that you guys can check out is the Operators video, which is 8 minutes long. It is a video where I discuss how to get all of the like 20 operators that are going to be available at launch. Most of it is leveling up. There's a Vault Edition, and that's basically it in terms of operators. But we might get some like Easter egg operators or something at some point. I got it all up there. My stomach hurts. Going to the bathroom. Goodbye, guys.